All right, today is September 16th. It's Wednesday. Here's what we discussed in math. There's three ways you can submit an assignment. So one way you can take a picture of it, print out the paper, and then take a picture of it. Another way is do it on your iPad. Third way is to put it in your notebook and then send the files to me. So those are the three ways. Just make sure that you look at your homework, lesson three practice problems. If you turned it in, check your comments and see what I made. If you made some mistakes, take a look at what I wrote and try to understand it. If you did your homework, you got 3 points, no matter if you got it all right or you got it all wrong. Okay, it's about effort, so try to put some effort into your work. All right, uh, today we're going to do Unit 1, Lesson 4, Table of Contents. So again, pause it so you can write this down. Unit 1, Lesson 4. Um, here's the page. September 16th today, the learning target. Use reasoning strategies and what you know about the area of a rectangle to find the area of a parallelogram. The vocabulary word is parallelogram, and that's a quadrilateral that has two pairs of parallel sides. Underneath the vocabulary, put 4.1 because we're going to go to the student task statements. Right, so go to Canvas, go under Modules, tap on Modules, and then scroll down a little bit until you get to Lesson 4, Student Task Statement. We're going to write all the answers in our notebook. So put 4.1 right now. All right. So features of a parallelogram. Figures A, B, and C are parallelograms. D, E, and F are not parallelograms. Study the examples and non-examples. What do you notice about it? All right. So pause the video and then try to think of the answers, and then I will say the answers. What do you notice about the number of sides that has the number of sides that a parallelogram has? So these three. Well, it has um, 4 sides. Okay, all these have 4 sides. Number 2, what do you notice about the opposite sides of a parallelogram? Opposite sides of a parallelogram. So you can pause it here and think about it and write your answer down in your notebook. So the opposite sides of a parallelogram, they are the same length. So the opposite sides of a parallelogram have the same length. See, they have the same length here. Same length on the opposite sides. Number 3, what do you notice about the opposite angles of a parallelogram? So go ahead and pause it. Think about it. The opposite angles of a parallelogram have the same size. Okay? They have the same size. Notice D. D does not have the same size. This isn't the same as this is a 90-degree angle. This is not a 90-degree angle. Same thing with this. These aren't the same size. So again, number 1 is that they have 4 sides. Number 2 is that the sides are the same length, and then the angles are the same size. Right? So that is 4.1. On 4.2, on your iPad, go to the applet. Okay, if you go to the applet, it'll look like this, and then you can play around with it. You're only doing 1 and 2. You're not doing number 3. So find the area of the parallelogram and explain this reasoning. So here's the parallelogram. Okay, and then find the area. So if I put this here, okay, once you're ready, you can play the video. So pause it and then try to figure it out your own. So if you see this here and you see this here, all right, that's a parallelogram. But if I decompose this side and put it over here, now it's easier for me to find the square units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 the height. So 6 times 6 is 36. So number 1 is 36 square units. Number 2, change the parallelogram by dragging the green points at its vertices. So vertices is the corners. All right. Whoops. So I can make this any size I want. Right. So play around with it. It's all different answers. It all depends how big your parallelogram is. So if it's this small, then I can put it like this right here, and then I can put this here, and I can put this here. All right. I can decompose it and make it like this. So now find out how many square areas is my parallelogram that I made. So see if you can figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So did you get 30? 30, right? Okay, 30 square units, or B, for me, if I did it. So you can do your whatever, you can do your parallelogram as big or as small as you want. We're not doing number 3. Your homework is to do 4.3, figure out these 3, and then read the summary. That's it. Okay, homework is do 4.3 in your notebook. You have three parallelograms, and read the summary. All right. Thanks for listening. Hopefully these videos have helped. Have a great day.